Good evening, y'all. So I'm on the last step of my skincare routine, and I just felt like I've been running away from myself, and I wanted to sit down and face myself actually and talk about the things that have been going through my mind. As you may know, I've been applying to a lot of jobs as of late, and it's been kind of frustrating, almost frustrating, because I'm super qualified for all of the roles that I've been applying to and for. And I keep on getting interviews, and I keep on getting callbacks, and I keep on having all of this amazing positive feedback and words of affirmation and like next calls. And then boom, we get to the end and they're like, oh snap, someone else is further along in the process than you. Or oh snap, actually we closed this position. Or oh snap, it was a really tough decision, but we went with someone else. And I have mixed feelings about it, but not really mixed. I think the mixed feelings comes from my humanness, just feeling like, wow, I really tried to do something, and like I really have been trying to get a job and it just hasn't been working out. But also realizing I was extremely miserable and depressed when I had a job. Granted, the jobs and roles that I'm looking for are nowhere near similar to the jobs that were stressing me out and giving me depression. However, I'm looking for a job that I've done before, that I know I can do well, that doesn't stress me out, but that pays decently. And it's so funny also too, because I did start modeling. I feel like it's not funny at all. I'm noticing that I laugh and giggle and I say things are funny, but they're actually not funny. They're so serious to me. But I also model, but I haven't been getting a lot of jobs as of late just because of the condition of my skin. I don't want to think that's the only reason why, but sometimes too I'm just not the person they're looking for, which is fine and valid, whatever. But I can't even say I need money, but I do need money because I know that it makes the world go around, and I'm so grateful and so thankful that I do have savings and reserves to go off of. But god damn, this shit is stressful. I mean, it's actually not that stressful, but it feels stressful as fuck. Reason being is because the path that I thought I was going to take is either A, not taking off as quickly as I thought it would, B, is not the right path, period, or C, I'm on the right path, but this is just a part of the journey. And nonetheless, overall, day to day, I do feel good, I feel calm, but then there are moments where I feel super stressed and like sad about it, and I don't notice that I'm feeling that way while it's happening. It's after I do self-care. So just now, like today was really good because I baked a pie, I went to the grocery store, I went for a walk, I put on a cute outfit, I did my skincare routine. I didn't really do white face too crazy. And now oh yeah, and then I did my skincare. I watched some of my own videos because I love my videos. I love seeing myself talk. I love seeing the progress that I've made. I love seeing the progression of my life. So that definitely cheers me up. I took a really good shower. I put on moisturizer, I put on some cute pajamas, tied my hair, put lip balm on, and sprayed some perfume on. And I cleaned the kitchen too before I went to bed because that makes me happy. So I did all these things, and now I'm sitting down and realizing like, damn, this shit kind of crazy. But then also I'm realizing and understanding that this is kind of the life that I wanted anyways. It's just the abundance and present tense abundance of money and influx of incoming money too that I was expecting to be a part of it just isn't here yet. And I think that's the part that's tripping me up a little bit. But I can say that I am very, 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 very grateful, blessed, abundant, because I have so much food, I have so much water, I have so much clothes, I have lights, a home, electronics, electricity, power, heat, air conditioning. Like I have every single thing I need right now. It's just a matter of future security, and honestly that's not my problem because today I'm totally fine, and I know that I'm doing everything I need to do and that I can do to kind of help set me up towards the path that I want to take. For one, Y'all, I've been to the freaking dermatologist every single month consistently since this time last year. So for a year straight, I have done countless microneedling treatments, countless laser treatments, taken oral medications, taken topical medications, gotten like abrasive treatments, gotten mild treatments done to care for my skin, and this is just the state that it's in. And honestly, like, I used to feel so sad and so bad about it, but honestly I'm literally doing everything that I can, and at this point, like, this is just where I'm meant to be, which is fine and beautiful too, because it's a part of the journey and the progression. And even though I started to feel sad and upset, like, just seeing the progress that my skin has made since the first video I posted, like, honestly, that is very, very, very reassuring. It's just reassuring, and I feel happier, and I feel blessed, and I feel super grateful. My teeth too, like, these are all things I needed to do anyways. Granted, I do need to develop a better relationship with working out and eating healthy, but it's coming with it. Like, I'm understanding that my life and my journey is a process. I'm like understanding what it truly, truly, truly means to trust the process and be on the process and be on the journey, even though it fucking sucks sometimes. But then holding on to that delusion that doesn't even feel like delusion, but it feels like delusion. You know what I mean? Like, even as I sit here right now in my fucking apartment, my high-rise apartment in Chicago downtown that has views of the city and the water simultaneously, a sauna, a hot tub, a pool, a gym, freaking yoga classes, like, I manifested this moment. And I was sitting in my bed just like this 5 or 6 years ago, talking to my friend Sydney, literally describing exactly what I'm going through right now. Being a sign model, being consistent on YouTube, having a business, a jewelry business, being on social media, loving myself, having unwavering confidence. Like, I'm literally here right now. And that's really beautiful. But, like, I thought it would come with more, like, reinforcement, you know? Like, I thought that I would be here and not have any feelings of doubt, but I realized, like, that's just a mentality that I need to break and shift out of, and just focus again, like, on all of the positive, happy, beautiful blessings that I have, and all of the beautiful, positive blessings that I want to have moving forward. So yeah, man, so I'm blessed, honestly. I guess I needed to go through that whole entire process to come to the conclusion that I am blessed, and I'm doing everything that I can do right now, and that everything is unfolding in the way that it's meant to. Y'all, oh my goodness. But yeah, man, you can't stress yourself out. I just don't understand it, because I really wanted at one point to be a corporate girly and have that super high-tech engineering job, but then I got it, y'all. I was so miserable, and I think it just scarred me and scared me, because when I got there, I just felt like I didn't belong, like, inherently deep down in my core. Like, I just did not enjoy the experience. But I enjoyed the money that was coming from it, and I feel like right now I'm meant to be decentering my focus on money, even though that sounds so crazy, even though, like, our world and society, our world and existence in America is based on funds, it's capitalist, you need money to exist, to breathe, to do all these things. I feel like I need to decenter my attention from money and just trust that it's there, because it really is. Like, it's never been a point in my life, I mean, I have not had money before, okay, but there's never been a point in my life where I needed something like today and the funds just weren't there. And I think I need to remember that abundance and that net that's there. Like, I remember too, one time I was in Atlanta, I literally only had $116 or something in my account, and I had to pay the electricity bill the next day, and the electricity bill was like $116. And then there was an event in Atlanta that was a networking event for models that was $110. I literally used that $110 to go to the event because I just had a feeling, I just knew that something was going to come out of it. And then boom, the next day I got a job that paid $300, and then I was able to pay for the electricity bill. I made connections, and it ended up working out. That's not how it works all the time, but that is a really good example of just trusting the process, making those risks, and having faith, because I just want to continue to build on my faith and continue to develop that faith and continue to just be me as I am, but also as I want to be as I am. You see what I'm saying? Like quantum leaping type shit. Either way, I know that it's been done. I've done it before, and I know that I can do it again and better and better and better, and continue to do it better and better and better. But sheesh, there's no but. That's the thing. You just gotta do it. I'm about to read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I might be butchering the name. I'll put the book right here. My friend Chelsea gave it to me, and I'm super grateful. And I realized there's this model that I followed on Instagram. I'll read a passage from the book that I did not even realize was from the book. Let me tell you something. Because I feel like whenever I go into my agency, I feel kind of like sad and scared and awkward, because I feel like they're judging my skin, and I feel like they're holding me from jobs because of my skin. But I know in my heart of hearts that that's not true. And I know that it's just like the negative and insecure thoughts running wild in my mind. But I know that I carry that energy in with me sometimes, and I'm really working on letting it go and just showing up authentically and happily and with peace and love inside of me. So boom, everything is new. When you walk into a room, okay, so this is the passage, and it's from the model Indira Scott's page, I believe. Let me double check all these things before I start talking mad. Oh, I did post my brother on my story. I forgot. You guys, Instagram is such a fight when you get on Instagram to go to what you want. Like, it's such a fight. Because boom, my brother posted, friends posted, they got an ad that caught my attention, whatever. Okay, so it's Indira Scott. This is her. I love her so much. I found her from her Vogue Spend a Day with Me as a Model video, and I loved it so much. And she posted this passage on her story, and the title is Everything is New. Okay, so everything is new. When you walk into a room and think it's the same room you were in last week, you're not perceiving correctly. You've never seen this room before. It's different from the one you were in last week. If you see me and think I'm the person I was last week, you're not seeing me either. I'm not the same. There's no repetition in life. If you're truly present and really experiencing something, you'll recognize that it's new, different from anything you've ever seen or heard before. If it feels the same, it's not real. It's a replica of something you experienced earlier, a product of your mind, not reality. If you have a beautiful photo you want to archive, you can scan it and save it on your computer, or you can print a copy. Consciousness functions the same way. It photocopies experiences, and then the next time you encounter something similar, it shows you the copy and you. That's where it cut off. And I was like, oh my gosh, I recognize that I need to adopt this mentality, because I end up, when I get in spaces that trigger me or make me feel some type of way or tap on my insecurities, when I get in those spaces, I feel like, oh my goodness, I feel the same. Like, I feel like all of the things come to fruition, but I know that's not true. Like, shame is not real, insecurity is not real, it's all a figment of my imagination, it's all inside the head. Like, what's physical, what's real is what I'm feeling, doing, seeing right now in front of my face, and even that's not real. Like, it's all an illusion, and why not just pick what illusion I want to see or feel or have? And that's what I'm working on, that's what I'm developing, that's what I'm adopting. And that passage was so cool, and I was trying to find the book. I used Apple, like I highlighted all the text, I put it in Google. I was like, hey, what book is this? No one told me. The internet's taking me to Reddit. Reddit is like, oh, drugs. I'm like, hey, God, that's not what this is. But you know what? I trust that this book is gonna find me. One, I messaged her, I posted it on my story, hoping that someone would be like, oh, I know this book. No one did that. So I go hang out with Chelsea, we go to a coffee shop, and she literally hands me this book called The Power of Now. Lo and behold, it's chapter 3. And if that's not super manifestation, y'all, super confirmation that everything is working out, super like just alignment and understanding, I don't know what is. So that's my goal for these next couple of days, is to read the book. I have Audible subscription, and I really enjoy listening to audiobooks. My new credit comes on the 21st, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the book. We'll read it first and then get the book as well. But yeah, I'm just existing and being mindful to exist in my best possible way every single day, regardless of what that looks like, feels like, or seems like. And I almost forgot that it's totally normal and part of the process to go through feelings and moments where I experience these things. But me voicing them and acknowledging them doesn't make them reality, because speaking them sometimes for me is a form of release, and hearing the problems that I'm circulating or processing in my mind helps me. Hearing the problems that I'm ruminating on in my mind helps me process them and ground back in the present, and ground and anchor it in my vision for myself and my life. And that's just the most important thing. So it's not always a curse to speak out loud. It's never a curse. It's your intention behind what you're saying that has the power in what you say. So that was a rant and a ramble, but it's real. So I'm about to read. Also, I really love this. Okay, good night.